Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Open World Lover here. Today, I'm making a video I did not expect to make. Not recently, not 6 years ago, but we're making a Cyberpunk 2077 video, and I think you guys need to come back and play this game. I mean, this game is so much fun right now. I'm having such a blast playing this game. But anyways, let's just get into the video. So I got this game in 2020, just like a lot of other people, and before it came out, there were a lot of bugs. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was... this is one of the most controversial games when it came out, and there's a lot of different political stuff coming out about it as well. And it came out during 2020, and we're all up in arms about a bunch of stupid stuff at the time. But anyways, this game came out, had a lot of bugs. I got it on PS4 because I played Xbox at the time, but I was like, dude, I want the PS5 so bad. I'm gonna get on the PS4, so I'll one day play on the PS5. Good thing I did that, because here I am today. But anyways, when I played it, it's like the glitches really weren't that bad. It was still playable. It was still like this gameplay here where it's like, I love the desert. I thought the themes were cool. The vehicles were really cool. I love some of the unique weapons, like the Mantis blades or the kind of auto-aim pistol you get early on where the bullet AI guy talks to you. But anyways, when I was playing, it's like, other than just driving through the desert or driving around the map, it was insanely buggy at times, especially in the main missions. The biggest complaint about this game too is just like, it's just a talking and walking simulator. You just sit there and talk, and even if you skip all the talking scenes, man, it is so long. It is still so boring. I wasn't very familiar with the lore, especially in 2020. I'm a little more familiar now, but I'm not going to act like I'm some expert in it. But I don't know. At the time, it's just other games were coming out. We had the Demon's Souls remake. We had Valhalla, Assassin's Creed. We had a Miles Morales, and Miles Morales is Spider-Man, which I'm a huge fan of. I love Miles Morales, and I love the Insomniac Spider-Man games. More videos of that coming soon anyways. But I don't know. It was just buggy. It was slow. The combat was not very fun when I first played it. It was just one of those games where it felt like kind of like Crimson Desert, where it's just kind of like the entry to get in just did not feel easy or fun or rewarding. It just, certain controls didn't make sense to me. But so anyways, I obviously didn't play it for a couple years, about 5, and kept seeing about a year or two ago, everyone was posting these, you need to come back type videos. And I know those happen a lot in this industry, and they added some new updates and stuff to this game. And I don't know, I just sat there hoping they'd one day fix this game, and maybe I get to experience the way a lot of other people got to experience it. And again, I was lucky. When I played it the first time, there weren't NPCs glitching through each other like everyone else was having, or skeleton cops, or just the most random, bizarre things. And even when I installed this game about a week ago while I was playing it, and it was still kind of the same issues. The combat wasn't very good. A lot of encounters were way too hard and not extremely clear on what you're supposed to do. I just avoided the main missions like the Plague because they were just so boring to me. I picked Nomad when I first started playing and thought it would matter a little bit more than it did. And, either ways, I decided to just kind of grow up with this game and see kind of what I can find enjoying out of this game. And there's a lot to enjoy in this game, guys. I mean, it is a beautiful open world. It is so big, so much to explore. We're so used to copy and paste Ubisoft open worlds that are kind of half-assed in some areas and kind of have NPCs and different mechanics that aren't very good at times. And obviously you see me crash here, not the best display of my skill. But anyways, it's like, I feel like games like Ghost Recon or Watch Dogs, the driving was abysmal at times. Like, it was just not fun. The NPCs, you couldn't even talk to them. You couldn't even interact with them. The cops weren't as fun as well. This game, I mean, I have to admit it. I love the gameplay in this game. I love the gunplay is so good in this game. It is so much fun. I love Far Cry, but this is actually starting to make Far Cry look very average, in my opinion, with how in depth it is and how many different weapons there are, and just the amount of freedom. You could just stumble upon different gangs anywhere you go. You can get in the big cop chases. The city is just so beautiful. I mean, you can see in these shots, guys, every NPC is doing something completely different. They're completely unique looking, immersed in their own world. And that's the biggest part about this game, is just the window dressing of it's the fact that you can actually walk into so many buildings. Everything is so enterable. Even the buildings you can't go into, or a lot of the skyscrapers, I mean, they're so beautiful to look at. I love the apartments. They're fun. I just enjoy making money buying all these different cars in this game. Another fun feature of mine. The customization, of course, pretty in-depth, pretty fun. I like a lot of the side mission gigs. I like the cyber psychos. They're kind of like mini boss fights. Some of them are way harder than others, no matter how much skill you have or how many weapons you have. And that's the thing, too. At first, when I was first playing this, I almost uninstalled after 10 minutes because the whole medkit thing was just not making sense to me, and the grenades were super weak, and I wasn't really understanding the loadouts of the attachments. But guys, trust me, it's kind of like riding a bike. Once you get into this game, you just can't put it down. It's like the background is so beautiful. There's different weather too. There's like the orange fog that we know and love from Blade Runner movies. We obviously have the beautiful desert sun. Got the nighttime with all the neon lights and the noir vibe with all the... You got rain all over the place. You got fog at nighttime sometimes. And I love how you can just change the time of day super easily in the menu. And I love the skill tree. The cyberware, first off, the cyberware is super fun. If you just go upgrade your cyberware, you can absolutely turn yourself into a Terminator. And it's just way more fun tearing through enemies and just kind of experimenting what you can do at different outposts and whatnot. Again, all the boroughs in this game and the open world are so different. They're so unique. And a lot of us are sitting here waiting for GTA 6. And guys, if you haven't played this game or haven't really gone in depth with it, I mean, this will hold you off for quite some time. It's a 165 gigabyte game. There's a lot of detail in this. Everything runs way, way, way more smoothly than it ever possibly could have back in the PS4 day. I think this game should have just waited a few years. I don't think it was ready for the PS4. Even Red Dead 2 had a lot of, PS4, Xbox One kind of glitches with the online. I remember in Red Dead 2 Online, guys, you could not hunt, and animals would not spawn in online for what was almost a year. Like, that is crazy. Like, looking back, that is absolute insanity. That was the state of the game. And now, everyone talks about how Red Dead's like game of the decade and stuff, which I 100% agree with. But, I mean, this is a game that's holding me off till Black Flag Resynced. I mean, I am biting at the teeth to play the new Assassin's Creed Black Flag game, but this game's holding me off for sure. And I think this game will also help hold off GTA 6 players because, I mean, just look at it, guys. It's beautiful. The graphics are amazing. The driving is pretty smooth, in my opinion. And again, I love Ubisoft. I really love a lot of their games, a lot of their open worlds. But if I were to truly, unbiasedly compare this game to a lot of their open worlds, this kind of shits on a lot of the Far Cry games. Hot take, but I think it kind of does. I think it shits on a lot of the RPG Assassin's Creed games. I actually love Ghost Recon too, but I think it shits on a lot of those. Same with Watch Dogs, guys. It's like, I like the first two Watch Dogs. The third was still okay, but it's like, why would you play the futuristic London where you can't really do anything in Watch Dogs 3 when you could play this? And guys, not to get too weird or political, but after about 5 years now, guys, we have AI. We have videos of people getting Tesla chips in their head. Different college campuses have those little drones that bring you your food. So it's like this game, it's truth in plain sight. It's a little scary at times. I hope we don't turn to a cyberpunk kind of utopia, but even my point is 5 years after this game is super playable and fun. I think it's going to grow on a lot of people. It's growing on me. You got Keanu Reeves, Idris Elba in it. I mean, I think they're making another game following up with this one, and I forgot his name sadly, but the gameplay director of the 2020 game, he's the black dude with the really cool shades. Dude, he is so interesting to listen to. I know he basically created this whole universe, but he is so in-depth, and he thought of everything, man. It's like a lot of these Ubisoft smaller companies and studios, they don't really pay attention to that small, minute detail other than the, original Black Flag team that's lucky enough to work on the remake for the Black Flag. But ultimately, the people behind this game care a lot. They care a lot about the smallest, most minuscule things, and I think that's what makes this game so fun and so unique. And again, it's like when I'm sitting here, I'm thinking of open worlds. I'm thinking of just not generic slop. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like this is the greatest game of all time or anything, or that you absolutely have to stop what you're doing and download this game right now or pay $70. Luckily, I already had the game because I already decided to pay the $60 way long ago. But for a last-gen game, guys, this game is just unreal. Like, it's actually so much fun. Again, the gunplay is so much fun. Buying vehicles and driving around is so much fun. Go on cop chases, go to the poor suburbs, go into the street and find all the street gangs, even take on some of the corporate stuff and the missions. And, there's a few missions here or there that are kind of buggy or they kind of suck, or, you have to go find a key in a dark room and it's so infuriating. But for the most part, guys, it's like, if I were to compare this to a lot of Far Cry games or Assassin's Creed games or Watch Dogs games or Ghost Recon games, or even Ubisoft games like Riders Republic, which I love. It's like the driving, the combat in this game, the immersion, the different activities you can do. You can go to strip clubs in this game just like GTA. It's like there is so much you can do in this game. You have the whole apartment system as well. So many features I want in Red Dead are in this game. So it's just like, if you are an open world lover like myself and you love different things and you know, have an open mind and are looking forward to games like Black Flag or even GTA, I mean, this game will hold you off. It'll hold you off for quite some time. There's so many missions. There's lots to do. Again, at first it is overwhelming. It is hard. My recommendation, though, guys, is when you load in, find a vehicle you like. Making money is not that hard. Just don't do the yellow icon missions. Those are slow talking, walking simulators. Doing all the blue exclamation marks around the map. There's a lot of different variety in the gameplay, whether you're escorting somebody, you're taking down an outpost, you're finding different information. And again, for someone like me who's not that into the lore, doesn't really get it, it's not too repetitive. It's actually really quick, really easy. You make like 15K a fucking mission. It's so easy. And then, the cars are expensive, and getting weapons isn't hard either. Just loot everybody, sell all your stuff, go to the weapon vendor, and or just buy better weapons as you go. Anyways, guys, you just give this game a shot. I think you guys would actually like it a lot. I think there's a lot here compared to other open world games that a lot of us sit there and spend hours and hours and hours playing. I already talked about on a few of my other channels how people put well over 80 hours into a few of those Assassin's Creed RPGs or Assassin's Creed Shadows and stuff, and it's kind of like, if you're willing to do that, I think you'll have a much better time playing this. Or if you're still playing GTA 5 and you're bored and want GTA 6, just play this. It's like, I think it'll hold you off for quite some time. But anyways, guys, that's the video. I got some more videos coming out today in the next few days, but stay tuned, guys. Like, subscribe. Thanks for everything. Have a good one.